Hey there everybody, and welcome back to Black Arrow Gaming. I'm Bob, back for some more Age of Wonders 4. I want to go through your feedback before we get into it. There's a few things I want to talk about before I jump back into this fight here. I'm going to have to fight off Purple as they have laid siege to my only remaining outpost. I want to really take this one back. Hopefully this episode. We'll see how it goes. But before we get on to all that, let's talk about your feedback. The first thing is a little bit of housekeeping, just to let people know. This was from Sarah Feingold. I thought it was very helpful. A long time ago, the YouTube kind of like updated its username stuff. It had everyone pick a handle. You guys might remember that. That's why some of the names that I'm seeing when I review the comments aren't actually your intended username. I'm seeing your handles. You can actually change your display name if you go to the Creator Studio and select Customization and then select Basic Info. Underneath there, you should be able to change your display name. So if I'm getting your name wrong in any of the feedback or comments or anything, that's one way you can fix it. But yeah, aside from that, I really appreciate Sarah pointing that out because I didn't even know that. I followed the instructions to like change mine when it was initially rolling out, but I think this might be an issue that affects people who didn't change it at the time YouTube was making those changes or didn't select a name or something. It was all very weird and confusing. I'm the YouTube content creator, and I didn't even fully understand what was going on myself. So don't blame yourself if it messed you up too. From Chris Lighthawk, few things for this episode. One thing I need to remember to take advantage of road building. Road building is essentially, well, it's not free, it costs money, but it doesn't slow down your movement. In fact, interestingly enough, your units can actually build roads as they travel, and they will get the benefits from the roads that they are building as they travel, which makes no sense. It's like a dude running down a highway building a road, or like running through a field, like building a road, and he actually moves faster because he's stepping on the road as he builds it. It makes no sense at all, logically speaking, but that's how it works in this game. And I actually have a pretty comfortable gold. I'm doing pretty well on, so I can afford to build roads. Obviously, I still want to kind of be somewhat strategically minded with where I position them. I don't want roads just everywhere, because then it could make it easier for the enemy to get to me. If it's a path I'm not planning to take, I probably won't build roads, but I do eventually plan to get like a string of outposts and kind of connect them through here, which is another point of feedback that I want to talk about, and I am going to want roads connecting all of those up. Also, I could have used it in the previous episode to make it easier for Jormag's army to get up here and take out the units that were invading. Fortunately, it all worked out, and it looks like we're going to be able to launch a nasty counterattack on this episode. Yeah, just thought that was worth pointing out. Speaking of outposts, when building them, Bram, I should prioritize building them near mines. Bram's going to have opportunities to do that. The reason that building them near mines is useful is because in the Empire development tree, and I should have checked which one this was. Oh, it is. I got it. First try. Materium, Empire Skill, Mines grant plus 10 mana. So basically, Mines give me gold and mana, which is more profitable for me overall. So I should be trying to build them near mines if I can. I do intend, I think, to build a outpost probably here, because that will get the mana node. It's also far enough away that it's not going to bump up against the borders of this one. And then I can connect it to this gold mine here, which I will need to clear. It's got some tier 4 spiders on it, so Bram might have to do that on the way back. But in order to build an outpost here, I can't actually build it because there is a existing city next to it, which is the city ruins of Astral Anchorage. So what I need to do is move Bram back onto that tile and start dismantling those ruins. I don't think he needs to stay there. I think that'll just happen over time. So he's got fast movement, so he can do that and still keep pace with everybody. Also from Chris Lighthawk, executing a hero gives you their items immediately. You don't. So in the hero menu here, if somebody's in your prison and you execute them, any items they had on them go directly to your armory. And then in the crypt, when you look at them, it'll just show them with like a basic sword and shield. So I executed a hero without looking at their items and then thought I'd get them from the crypt, and that's the one I said didn't have very good stuff. It's because it gave them to me automatically and put them in my armory. I don't know which items it gave me, but you can view them in the hero menu here. I took a look through all this stuff before I started recording, and I didn't see anything that I wanted to equip on anyone right now, so I think I'm good. But that is something worth keeping in mind going forward. I might have pulled a frost shield off of one of them. I don't remember having that, and that's a pretty great shield for a melee fighter. Bram is not a melee fighter, so I'm not going to bother with that. He needs to keep his magic bolts. I also need to keep an eye out for a better helmet for Bram. The helmet of the warrior is more for melee attackers, but I'm keeping it on him just because it's, you know, it still gives the extra defense. The only alternative of a crown is the crown, which grants 1 resistance, but it doesn't do anything else. So I'll leave him with what he has for now. But he could, there are better headgear options that I need to keep an eye out for him. And then the last point of feedback comes from Sarah Feingold, just to keep slowed in mind. Now at this point, I have a lot of units that can slow stuff. My Frost Witches in particular, they have, let's see, it's the Freezing Blast. Inflicts frozen. If it doesn't freeze a unit, it slows the units. And the thing about slow is that it ignores attacks. If a unit is slowed, that unit can't make an attack of opportunity. So if I have somebody who's pinned in a bad spot next to a unit that could potentially hurt them or kill them or something, and I want to get that unit away, I can use these White Witches, and regardless of whether it freezes the unit or slows the unit, it takes away the unit's attack of opportunity. And so these people are basically guaranteed, if they hit with Freezing Blast, which is, as long as they can, it'll always hit. It doesn't miss as long as the unit's in range. They're basically guaranteed to take away an enemy unit's attacks of opportunity. I can use that and plan ahead with that to my advantage if I remember it. Now, the regular Frostbolts doesn't do anything. I did want to check, because I was thinking these guys, because of frost arrows, yeah, they can inflict slow. That's not a guarantee for them, but it is something that they can do, and something that I should bear in mind moving forward. And that's it. That's all the feedback for this episode. Let's jump back into some gameplay. Bram's army is going to take the first move here, because I'm really curious to see what I am about to run into. There's mostly roads here for them to travel on, so I'm just going to have them move. What have we got? We have a crap ton of Spellbreakers again. Oh man, I wanted an easier fight. Well, we're gonna back them off. Actually, you know what? No, we're not gonna back them off. It would be actually better for me if they charged me in the open field. Yeah, that would be better for me. So I'm just gonna move towards them. They have 1 extra one too, so I actually have to fight 6 Spellbreakers and a hero this time, which is unfortunate. I might be able to pillage that farm and get a little bit of extra HP for my units and some gold. I think I'm going to do that. Also gives me some bad guy points, so we're going to pillage that. Gives me 5 evil alignment. And I believe it does provide me with some healing, and there is a guy in Bram's army that could use some healing. So we'll do that for now. I probably could have moved them up here and pillaged the other farm. That would have been a better move. They would have both still been in range, but that's all right. Okay, back to Jormag. We have some fighting in the swamps to do, as I am being sieged. Now, I very particularly want to attack... Let's see. Is that one on a swamp? That one's on a swamp. So one of these 2 stacks is the one I need to attack. If I attack with anyone, it's going to pull in all of my armies in the area, regardless of whether they're in or outside of the outpost. I do have someone else who can make it into the battle, so I'm going to move this White Witch down to that tile and combine her with these guys. And then I can move these guys over here. And these... Actually, I didn't need to do that because it's going to pull everybody in regardless. So I'll just attack with the scout. This will pull everyone in, and this will be a fight on a swamp. I can try the auto. Maybe the AI will get lucky with freezes and stuff. But the main reason I want to fight on a swamp is because the swamp... Oh, yeah, we're not going to accept that. The swamp has water everywhere in it. And units that step in water become wet, and I have extremely high chances of freezing wet units. So I'm going to intentionally try to lure them through the water or take advantage of units that have recently stepped in the water in order to have a better chance of freezing stuff. Let's see, I probably want to fight somewhere. The swamp can be sort of hard to see. It looks like they're charging me, and I think I'm okay with that. What I would love to do is see if I could get them to run. I like this area here. There's a building that I can use to sort of defend. The guys over here would have a pretty straight shot at me along the land, but I have a building to hide behind, a bridge to defend here, and then I could leave some units over here. I kind of like this setup, this big lake, and there's another big one there. I think that looks like a good spot to me. So I'm going to do that. Let's see here. I probably want to go ahead and get my healing down so that the cooldown on it can start resetting. And these guys have to, let's see. So what I want to do, no, I don't want to do that. Ah, crap. No, don't do that. I want to move these guys, like, not on the poison, preferably. You know what, we don't need the scout in this. I'm just going to have these guys move here. Oh, actually, it doesn't hurt to have the scout there. And we will just drop one of these right here. And then I'm going to have all these units move this way. The further army is the one that can mess with trying to defend this point here. And there's also a building that I can kind of use for defense there if I need it. So we'll see where the enemy moves and redistribute units as needed. But this should be all right. Okay, then you guys can move here. Doesn't really matter if my units step in the water, because I don't think they have any way of freezing my stuff. And this army here doesn't really need any healing. Okay, don't run through the poison. That's kind of dumb. Okay, and then here I want to get some range units positioned behind that cottage. You guys are a good fit for that. And the skirmishers, they could... Oh, that's the Inquisitor. Yeah, you go there. Jormag can hang out kind of in the front, I guess. Jormag's big and tough. We can do that. Let's see, can I get Jormag in that healing? I can. Wouldn't mind them standing there. That guy really could use some extra healing. I think I'm going to move Jormag back a little bit and try to get... I don't think I can. Jormag can only move one more space. I wanted to try to get him an extra heal, but that's okay. I think he'll heal up just fine. Alright, position them there. Drop a healing on those units. And then I think we're pretty much set up. We'll just have to kind of react to what the enemy does here. Oh, I'm so tired of killing Purple's units. Okay, they blinded units for one turn. That's just a waste of a spell. That's not going to really help them at all. Oh, jumping right in there, huh? Alright. Can't fault them for making that move, but they've left their hero vulnerable. Problem is, they do have quite a few knights up here, tier 3s. Do I want to try to get a better position, or do I want to take advantage of that hero's vulnerability in this instance? I think that I probably want to go for the hero here. Alright, you... Can I deal with this spider without... Can I deal with the spider without having to freeze it? That is the question. I would probably opt to go ahead and try to freeze it just to save an attack of opportunity on this guy. Okay, I got it. That leaves him free to just smack it around. And we'll go ahead and take that chance. There we go. I am going to move Jormag over to this group. Because I think those knights are going to cause a decent amount of trouble. And I'm not convinced that I will get the freeze with those frost witches. Glob the Philosopher. He's a mage. Using range attacks. He came in close. See, I could totally kill him with the Berserker. That's a lot of damage, but that leaves the Berserker vulnerable. I'm gonna see if I can get the freeze. If I can't get the freeze, I might try other things. They have a pretty good chance to hit him. I want to move her down here, all the way down here. It's only a 28% chance. I'll drop it on her just to... Oh, hey, I got it. All right, I got lucky. Still not sure if I can do enough damage to kill, but hey, we'll give it our best shot. High morale already. I think she's dead. I don't think she's getting out of this one. All right, I'm gonna have you go ahead and poison. And that knight, if it wants to go after this guy, it has to cross the water to do it. Both of them do. If I could get just a little more range damage down, that would be lovely. But I don't know. I've got the razor back. I don't really want these guys charging headlong into my Inquisitor, but what I could do... Let's move the Inquisitor here and move the Razor back up. It's so close. Oh, that was unfortunately a graze. It's going to make this more difficult. I can get it because the Inquisitor's got a range attack that would do enough. Just was trying to be more efficient about this, but I don't know if I'm going to get quite what I wanted. So this knight can go straight after... my Porcupine, which is a little scary. Might want to defend him by moving the shield guys here. That does leave this guy more vulnerable, but maybe if I put this person up front and had them defend, that would protect the Porcupine and allow this... Yeah, I'm going to do that. Allow him to defend the skirmishers. Move these guys forward and probably hold ground there while moving a range unit up behind them. That allows this person to... Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and drop this because he's got quite a bit of health. So then I just need to defend him, but he's got a little bit of a bonus from the shield that's helping to protect him. I'm going to move him up and just use him as a bit of a wall. He's not a very good wall, but he'll work. Then I want her over here because those knights are probably about to walk through the ice, or the water. I want her to be able to take advantage of that. Jormag, you should go here. I don't care if you end up in the water. Actually, the dragon's tall enough, apparently it doesn't matter. I'll pull them up because I might want to sunder defense on those knights. We're going to put the bulk of our firepower over here, I think. And then I think the rest of these units will be fine down here on their own. Should be. And we'll see if anything else comes their way. For now, I trust them to stay there and just do their thing. Alright, I'm going to end the turn. See what those knights do. I imagine they will probably just charge headlong into my lines up there. He's going to go around and go for the Berserker. Okay, I'm fine with that. Actually meant to move that Berserker. Forgot, but I don't mind that. Yep, full charge. Oh man, that guy didn't hold up as well as I was hoping he would. That's actually really unfortunate because getting reinforcements out to where... Oh wait, no, this isn't Bram's group. This is Joy Meg's group. We can reinforce this one a lot easier. Okay, can now take these knights out. I'm gonna go ahead and just hit them with the Berserker. Cancel the retaliation. And then move up with... Yeah, move up with you and just try to start lowering their health. They aren't going to do a whole lot of damage after their initial charge. That's what they're mostly good at. And now I need to start freezing some people. That one is, you can see the little wet symbol right there, so I can freeze them a bit easier than most. And Jormag has an actually pretty good opportunity to do this. Now what I can do is I can use the cloud in the bottle and push them all back, because that's a free action. I just want to make sure that I do it from the correct spot. I'm going to do it from here, so it just hits them. Okay, then how can I take advantage of this? Because I still got Ice Breath. Just need to make sure I have the cone shape correct. So I would need to move up one and then to the left one, and then I think I would get it exactly where I want it. Let me do this carefully. Up one, that would get them, and then if I move to the left one, yes, that would be exactly, I think, where it needs to be positioned. I won't get this guy over here, but that's fine. I'm mostly concerned about... Oh, I will get him. Okay. Well, great. Isn't that a happy circumstance? Slowed the knights, froze this guy. Okay. Well, then you've still got a job to do, because I would really prefer... they're quite resistant to it. I think it might be better to actually try to slow that one in the back, because I think these ones I can just kill. I can sunder the defense. Jormeg, your wings in the way. There you go, buddy. Okay, I'll take the crits. Yeah, these guys are going to die, so I don't really need to use the freeze on them. I think I'm going to use it to try to help the Berserker over there. And they can just run forward and take him out, although I am going to go ahead and use the Scout. Oh, nice crits. I think I can use the Inquisitors to go all the way after those guys now, because the Porcupines kill him. Okay, perfect. Inquisitors can run out here. Have one action point left regardless of what they do. I'm going to have them... See, I don't want that knight to turn around and go after them, but then again, I'm going to try to freeze the knight anyway. And if it doesn't freeze, it'll slow him, so I think I should be fine regardless of what happens here. I got the freeze. Alright, that takes care of everything up here, basically. Yeah, okay. Good job, everybody. Now we just need to focus on this situation down here. We got an Iron Golem to deal with, a few Knights. These guys actually are going to need... They're going to need some help here. I would like to begin by attempting to freeze that Knight. Oh, I can't. I can't do that because they have... Yeah, the White Witch there can't do it right now. Just on cooldown. Could try to stun him. That would actually work pretty well. And I'm not going to be able to stun the... I got it. Okay. I won't be able to stun or freeze the golems. They're immune to all that. So I think using those abilities on this guy right now is probably the best option. I want to move them here. I get a couple chances to possibly poison him. Or a chance. Good. I think I can whittle this guy down now. We'll go ahead and use the Berserker to do most of the damage, and then just finish him off with range units, I think, since they can't really hit anybody else at the moment. And I could use him to drop a stun on that archer, which might be fun. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. Oh, somebody outside's revving up their motorcycle, so my mic might pick up some of that. Area where I live is a little bit noisier now than the last place I was at. Okay, I can heal with this guy. May as well. Patch up that berserker a little bit. And end the turn. To use Call to Glory, I don't actually know what that does off the top of my head. So much regeneration everywhere. The barbarian healers are really, really good. Alright, here they come. Oh, that was a respectable amount of damage on that guy. Wow. Okay, let's kill that thing. That was more damage than I was expecting to receive, I'll be honest. Okay, I think between everybody I can probably get it, but I need to leave a path for this guy to get the heck out of there because he's in a little bit of trouble. Alright, let's start from the top. Kind of work our way down. Okay, you can easily kill him. Alright, Jormag, get over there and assist, please. Yeah, let's go straight after those archers. That was okay, interesting gymnastics there. Yeah, from there the scout can get a little hit. I'll take any tiny fraction of damage that I can get. Porcupine can hit him from here, that's good. Yeah, any little bit of damage I can get on that guy is going to be helpful. Okay, everybody else up there has done everything they can do. Alright, now I can try to kill this thing. In fact, you have a pretty good move right there. Okay, excellent. That leaves me a bit more flexibility here. I can move them onto the lucky clovers, and I might get a crit here. Yep. Didn't exactly make a difference, but it does allow me to get this person out of harm's way. He's gonna go hide for a while. Then I want to move you here. There's a lot of units with magic damage over there. So we may as well throw up a defensive shield. And Jormag can just chill and look scary. And dare the enemy to come over here. Alright. They are all just about to crack and run. Would have been better for them had they done so on this turn, because I don't think I could have chased them all down. But now I'm pretty sure they're all dead. Jormag can't Ice Breath yet, but Jormag can eat somebody. Or do a tail... Ooh, I like a tail swipe right there, but I want to soften everyone up first because I don't want Jormag to be in the way. Alright, let's see what we can do with that. Move you here. Doesn't really matter who hits what. Let's just do hits. You've got your Judgment Bolt thing. We're definitely going to need that. Let's land that on that guy out there. Further one. Stun him so he can't move. Don't know that these people will be useful, but I've had situations in the past where I think units won't be helpful and then they end up being very helpful, so... okay, you could do... Ooh, I like this. Okay. So if I move her forward, she could do a melee attack for a bit of extra damage. Didn't sunder defense, though, unfortunately. Move you forward. That Ice Witch just can't quite do anything right now, so they're slowed in the water. We'll have this guy go just hide in that bush, I guess. Nothing better for them to do. And then we need to try to pin down these units. That one is hiding in the trees. I think my Berserker can break those trees. I'm going to try to do that. In fact, I'm going to... Oh, never mind. He can't heal and do that on the same turn. Okay, we're going to move him here. Yep, that broke his cover and makes him easier for everybody else to hit. This guy probably to do the most damage. This person needs to get out in front. So I think what I'm going to do is move him here and hit this unit. And I want to see if she can freeze anyone. What are her chances? 53, 53, 53, and 66. That one's stunned, so we don't really need to freeze him. That one's has stepped in the water recently. We're just gonna, it's all 53 regardless, so I think I'm just gonna drop it on this guy. He seems like the one most likely to run away. Okay, well, I slowed him, and that's still helpful. I want to move the archers up because they can slow stuff. So I'm going to try to slow this person. 30% on both. No, he can't be slowed. Okay. I think he's already slowed. All right. Enemy is fleeing, but we aren't about to let people run away. You can stay there. Jormag's going to do the big hit here in a moment. I may as well take a chance at poisoning whoever is most likely to be poisoned. I'll take you. Okay. And then Jormag, I think now is the time for a nice big tail swipe. I do love when I can line this up. It is extremely satisfying. Okay, and then who am I clicking on? Where's this archer? Hang on. No, not that. You can come over. Try to help track them down. I have a Fury sitting around somewhere, but I don't know where. Okay, they're not going to be able to get away. This person is in a very bad position. I think I can just do that. I'm going to run the Berserker around to the side and try to just sort of flank them. They're pretty tanky, all things considered, but I don't think it's going to help them much in the long run. Alright, the one that's trying to get away is the one I want to hunt down. This person can run through here, get a good hit. Jormag can fly all the way out here. I'm going to have Jormag be the one to chase these stragglers down. I can actually just straight up try to eat that guy, but I want to get this archer before they get away. These people are in a lot of trouble. That one's going to go down pretty easy. You there, I would like you to try. Please don't hit your friend. Thank you. That slowed him. She's still just out of range to actually attempt to freeze anything. I might have had an opportunity if I sent her further north. But I didn't do that. Oh, didn't mean to move her there. Don't think it'll make a difference, but we'll do that. And you guys move up here. If I could arrange for a shield bash, that would be helpful. But they're kind of blocked by my own units. You are basically toast. I think what I want to do is send this Inquisitor after that guy, because he's got the most health. I want to wear him down a bit. Alright, you can defend. You can shoot, but I don't think I want you to, because you might hit friendlies. And we don't need that. I guess I'll strengthen these guys down here. That makes sense. Help them kill a little better. I think that's it. Yep. Sorry, pal. You're out of luck. Oh, she stepped into zone of control, of course. Alright. Well, we'll just do that. And then it's just these guys. Alright. You aren't getting away. You, I think, can finish that one off. And we'll let Jormag, just for the fun of it. Oh, they can't. Alright. I used up Jormag's movement. I was going to have him try to eat the last guy, but instead we'll just smack him in the face with a Dragon Claw. Okay, that should do it. That whole army is wiped. Unfortunately, lost a healing guy, but that's easily replaceable. Yeah, we'll just go in here and order up another one. I just need to make sure I keep one War Shaman with every army, at minimum. Alright, that takes some pressure off of these guys. I'm going to move him back here. And I want Jormag's army, so we want to not have them get caught off guard outside by themselves, but I don't think it's going to matter, because I think I've killed everything that purple is kind of immediately sending at me. I am going to move these guys out of the outpost anyway, just to be safe, because I can keep them all pretty close to the road. So now technically no one's in the outpost, but everyone's still in my territory, so we're still getting all those fast healing benefits. This dude needs some R&R. Alright, Blizzard is done. Frostling race transformation is in the works. I can't wait until that's done, because that, combined with my other spell for spreading ice on a per province basis, will allow me to actually start taking advantage of the blizzard conditions, which was my long-term goal. New Empire development skill is available. I'm sure I can't afford the Imperium on whatever it is, but it's probably worth looking at. I already got that one. These two are not quite available yet, but they will be soon. Giving my heroes an extra rank, or that one it doesn't really care about. I do like that one. And immediately reveal to the full world map. That one could be handy. Your throne city gains infinite sensing range. Whew. That's really good. Plus it shows not the number of armies that are being sensed. That's really powerful. I mean that's just that having that information would be fantastic. I think the one it notified me about is that I just got this one, which doesn't help me, the Expert Sailors, because I don't really have any rivers as far as I know. So I'm just going to close that and ignore it. Oh, we captured this guy. Let's see what he's got. Nothing that I don't already have. I have all this stuff. So we're just going to do what we do best. And then if you look at here, see now he's just got he had all those items, but I executed him, and now he's just got a feudal sword and feudal shield, which I don't know if those even go into your armory, so I can sell his remains. But I think that free sword and shield aren't actually given to me when I sell the remains. Yeah, there's no feudal anything in here, so those are just like placeholder items. But all his other nice stuff went to me, and there's a lot of it. My dragon horde is filling up nicely, because now I'm actually starting to take out some heroes, and that snowballs. And also, look, I'm pure evil, everybody. I hope you are all so proud of me. Now we need to keep that up. Okay, I think that's everything for this turn. Let's drop a quick save. And see, you can't move. Yep, that's everything. I think what I want to do, because this guy's going to heal enough, right? Like, he'll heal more than half health. I think on the next turn, I'm going to go after their outpost. I'm going to try to siege it and get this back. I think Jormag's army can do that now. The only thing I think that could mess that up is if Yellow threw a big army at me, and Yellow has been kind of flirting with that for a while now, but they haven't yet. They had some units come up here for a little bit, and then they went back. So, do I need to actually leave a unit on this to keep pillaging? I think I do. Honestly, it's been a little while since I played, aside from the YouTube series, because I was so busy with the move, so I can't remember everything. Oh, Bram, oh, that's what it does. It locks a unit down that was doing the siege. You know, that's actually fine. Because this guy needed time to heal anyway. We can wait one more turn before initiating that siege. But I'm not going to pillage something else, because then it'll just lock down a different army. We'll just be happy with pillaging that farm. And I'm not going to attack any of that stuff, because that's all really powerful and would probably hurt. Okay, I think we can go for this now. If I can get that guy in enemy territory, he'll actually heal a little faster. Yeah, I think now is the time. Yellow is not here at the moment. Bram is doing fine. And I've got enough backup here. Let's make this happen. And what I can do is actually position all my units in the swamp so I have advantageous battles moving forward. Okay, let's cancel that because I want to see who else I can get in on this siege. I can't actually get that guy into enemy territory because it's considered part of the outpost, but that's okay. We're going to move you guys here. In fact, we'll just keep everybody on the road. There's not really any reason to break people up right now. Nobody else can contribute to the siege as far as I know. I don't have siege magic yet. So let's go ahead and just have Jormag initiate that. Start that siege. I'm going to try to get it down to 3 turns, so let's add some siege projects. We can construct the onagers. That would actually get it to 3 turns by itself. I know that you can do the cheese with Headlong Assault of canceling the siege right at the end and then redoing it. I don't think I'm going to do that. That feels like unintentionally cheesy to me. I think that's actually probably an oversight of just using Headlong Assault to wear down the walls faster than canceling the siege on the last turn and then restarting it. I'm not going to do that. That feels kind of a little bit too cheesy even for me. I don't think that's intentional game design. So we're going to do this. That'll give me 3 turns for the breach. I think undermining the walls could get it down to 2. Oh, not quite. What's the math on that? 17... okay, 17 times 3. That's 45 plus 2. Wait, hang on. How the outpost has a strength of 40. Why is it? Oh yeah, duh. Okay, yeah. I'd have to have at least 20 to get it in 2 turns. So the only way to do that would actually be to use the cheesy strategy. Actually, it wouldn't even make a difference. Even if I did that, it would still be 3 turns. So, and I think stopping and restarting the siege actually costs you an extra turn. So I think it would actually be a disadvantage to me here anyway, if I understand how it works correctly. If I was to do that kind of cheesy strategy with that. I think it's mostly useful for long sieges when they've got like 100 defense or something. And you're basically getting that +5 every turn, which should save you more turns overall, even if you add on 1 turn at the end to stop and restart the siege. I think that's how it works. Anyone who knows can correct me if I'm wrong. But for now, undermining the walls is fine. That gets us down to 3 turns, and I'm perfectly happy with that. So we will let that play out. This guy just needs to catch up. And I believe I have another Inquisitor here. We're getting some pretty good units down here. And I'm actually going to queue up another Inquisitor. We gotta start getting more of these tier 3s out. Inquisitors, Berserkers. I can basically just buy whatever I want at this point. Frostling transformation is coming along. Oh yeah, you better run. Cowards. Oh, they're bringing in more backup. It's just an endless supply. I don't think they're going to be able to stop me, but we'll see. It depends on how much more they bring. They're starting to pump out a lot of tier 3 units. It's starting to get a little scary. You know, I will say this. You know, a lot of times by this point in the game in Age of Wonders 3, I would kind of feel like I had it in the bag. I still don't know how this game's going to play out. I think this is still a very, very good, close game. Probably can drop the scout. We'll send him back to the outpost. In fact, no, I have a better idea for the scout, because I forget scouts can found outposts, because I'm a barbarian. So we're going to have him trail along behind Bram for a while and help with that. All right, let's move you guys. Actually, let's move you guys into the swamp. I'm going to add this Berserker to that army for some extra firepower. And we'll keep bringing Inquisitor dude down as fast as we can. I don't think anyone can take advantage of me. Jormag has true sight, so I'd be able to see if anything was sneaking around here. So I'm safe to do that for this turn. Frost Citadel produced War Shaman. Okay, great. Another healer. He can come join everybody. Might be almost, well, no, we're going through my own territory here, so he'll move a little faster. Set production on Frost Citadel. Okay, so I just finished, what did I just finish? I wasn't paying attention. I remember there were some things that I needed to build. But what did I just finish? I gotta pay more attention. I get so distracted by things. Oh, I think I was building the Doom Depth Trench. Yeah, that's what I made. Okay, that's going to be really helpful for my mana. It's up to 191 plus 69, so at the end of the next turn I will have 260 mana, unless I spend some, or anything changes. So that's really good. I needed that extra mana income. Alright, so what do I want next? That Frost Spire. I forgot to check. Normally every time before I record, I kind of do a refresher in my head of where I'm planning out all my different province improvements. I didn't do that this time. I do have a general remembrance of where I was going to put things. Yeah, I think I kind of know. I'm just growing very slow. I need more growth in this city. The estate hall would help with that, but it requires... Wait, hang on. It requires 2 farms. How do you, oh, you boost it with 3 foresters. That's what it is. And I don't have 3 foresters. I am thinking about attracting population to kind of hurry up the growth of this city. Although the city stability has dropped to neutral, might be time to build that bathhouse. I mentioned that in the last episode. I think, yeah, that would be helpful to boost morale. Just to boost the general income in the city all around. If I were to buy more population, it probably wouldn't drop into negative territory. I'm pretty sure it's on the upper end of city stability. It's on 9. So I probably wouldn't, like, really hurt myself doing that, but we're going to need the bathhouse eventually anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. It also gives units produced in the city faster experience gains. And I am producing a lot of units in that city right now, so that'll add up over time. Alright, so you guys stay there. Bram is out here and has finished pillaging his farm. I hope he had fun. We're going to now lay siege to this city. This will be another decently tough fight. Didn't really, the pillaging didn't really heal that guy that much. Maybe I'm getting pillaging confused with other games like Civ, where like in Civ, if you pillage a farm, you get health. That might not be how it works in this game. I'm still trying to remember all the new mechanics, and because in my head everything is Age of Wonders 3 based. Still. Alright, let's go ahead and do this. Start this siege. I can also see down this cave entrance now, although I think I may have explored it earlier in the game. No, not really, but we're gonna just hope nothing's down there because I don't really have time to deal with it, if there is. Alright, let's move everyone up next to the city, have Bram go ahead and launch the attack. Start another siege. We're laying siege to 2 cities at once here. Sounds like fun. I'm gonna do the same thing here, undermining the walls and constructing the onagers. And we'll close that in 3 turns. We'll have 2 parties back to back. Unless purple interrupts this. They might. Okay, we'll see. And if yellow comes running in, that could ruin a lot of my plans. I hope yellow can hold off for... Oh, I guess... Yeah, never mind. Jormag's a turn ahead here. But yeah, that's looking good. Plus that race transformation is getting really close. I'll probably have that before any other major battles. Yeah, they're shuffling around. They're trying to organize another big group. I don't know if they're going to get it in time. It doesn't look like it. They're kind of hesitating a little. Nothing from yellow yet, which is good. Okay, what is this? Gore galore. That sounds nice. Strength and blood. Elder Dragon Jormag. Okay, what do we got here? The council has collected your general's most effective tactics so that all Icebrood may be drilled for victory. Okay, this is a race. Mark of the Butcher unit. What does this do? -10 alignment. Units of this race earn 50% more experience in combat, but I take a -2 city stability penalty for each population. That is going to add up in my current capital. I think I have a population of 13 last I checked. So that would be -26. That would put me into the negative, but the bathhouse will help me get back to the positive. I think this is worth it. Having more experience, because the AI, I don't know if you've noticed, but all their units are gold rank right now. They're just giving them gold rank units. This would help me keep up on that front. It will hurt my city stability temporarily. Plus, the other options are all things that I don't want. That would make me lose city stability temporarily, and this one would cost me Imperium. I'm going to take this. I think we can make up for it, especially considering I have Perfectionist Artisans. I'm getting more city stability out of any structure that I build in my city, and I'm going to build a lot. I think that's a worthy trade-off. Especially with the bathhouse done, they'll be getting great bathhouse XP bonus. That's 10%, so that's 10% plus 50%. That's 60% more experience gain on all units. I mean, the 50% comes into play now, so that's immediately useful. Summon Snow Spirit is researched, and that actually completes a chapter. Okay, I don't actually remember where I was planning to go from here, but I do need another... I was going to go for another tier 3. You know what? It was going to be Tome of Vigor because of Supergrowth. That's one of the things that I'm allowing me to use on my units. I think Supergrowth next, yeah. Summon Greater Animal is cool. Although, no, I can't summon things. I can't summon anything other than, like the ice units. So I can't summon Greater Animal, but getting Supergrowth is primarily what I'm after here, and that would be insanely helpful right now. Yeah, I think unless there's something else I missed, I'm going to cycle through here briefly. I could go for the route of getting young dragons. Maybe later. I really want super growth on all my units. I think that would be better. Yeah, I think we're just gonna... I'm gonna take this tome pretty much just for super growth. Tome of... No, not cycles. Where is it? Bigger? Yeah. This was a Totem of the Wild. That might be allowable. I don't really know. I made a set of rules that I thought covered everything at the beginning, but then the game's got all these little nuances. It does give me more nature affinity, though, which is always helpful because some of the stuff at the end of the nature tree would be very good for me. So we're going to select this. I just gotta hope it gives me that race transformation. It did excellent. It's gonna take 9 freaking turns to research, but I don't care. Supergrowth is worth it. It is very, very good. Alright. I feel good about this. Outpost is 1 turn until it is sieged. Excuse me. Summon Snow Spirit is done. I am not going to start summoning any of those yet because when this is done, I'm going to want to probably research Cruel Weaponry or cast Cruel Weaponry. And I'm going to want to prepare Flash Freeze and start using that kind of like all over the place. So yeah, I'm going to hang on to my mana for now. And I don't mind building up a surplus. I kind of need it. Alright, we'll have you get down here. Now I can start swapping out some of my weaker units for some of the better ones. Like, I think we can drop the Sunderer. I like this guy. He's still helping out. Like, the Shield Warriors, although it's a tier 1, the defense buff and the fact they can stun, they're just still really useful. And he's legendary rank, so I think I might swap out for the Sunderer for the Inquisitor. Yeah, we'll take you out. Unless Jormeg's army has anything less useful. No, Jormeg's army stuff's pretty good. So, yeah, we'll back you out. You can just wait in the outpost for the moment. I'm going to send this guy up. And then on the next turn, we can siege that. We are going to need to get another healer in somewhere. Actually, oh, you know what? I had extra healers. I have one in each group. I actually had more than I needed, so maybe he can just hang out here, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't really matter to me. But yes, let's keep making units as fast as I possibly can. It's another Berserker. We'll make another White Witch, and then maybe another Inquisitor and another Berserker. We haven't made any Furies in a while. Let's throw one of them in there. Let's just throw down a ton of money on units. The Furies have actually been pretty helpful. We'll just leave it there for now. That's plenty of units ordered up for a while. I got the down payment made on them. All right, you guys can all hang out here. Actually, why don't you move in here? Because I think that guy will heal just a little bit faster if you do. Oh wait, no, but now you're on the. You know what? It doesn't matter. They can't reach me on this turn anyway. Yeah, that's fine. I was gonna like hide in the swamps mostly. But this is okay. I don't mind this setup. Okay. And then you need to keep going this way. The city should be gone. I think you could actually build the outpost on this turn now. Build an outpost. Requires hero. That's not right. I'm supposed to be able to do that with the Pathfinders. Why? Hang on, what am I missing here? Oh, there it is. I just looked over it, I guess. Or I had the wrong... Maybe I had the wrong outpost selected. Maybe I'd pick that one or something. I don't know. But yes, we can totally do this. So let's do it. Start connecting some of this stuff up. That'll be even more mana income for me. I probably am going to want to start summoning some of those snow spirits soon, but... I got another Empire Development skill. This one, oh, there it is. Pillaging units are healed for 20. I thought that was in the game, but I forgot it was part of the Chaos skill line. I actually do want that, though. I'm sure I will use that. Also, I got this. Instantly gain 2,000 gold. That's not really needed right now. Province improvements grant +1 city stability for each adjacent province improvement of the same type. That could be useful. Because it could offset the hit I just took from the other one. But I kind of think that skilled raiders... Well, which is more useful to me right now? Because right now... Let me look at the map. Because if there's anything that one of these armies could branch off and siege... As long as I keep Bram next to this, I could reorganize other units and then run off and siege something else. Get a little extra... You know, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take the pillaging one. Yeah, skilled raiders. Let's do that. I could see that being very useful, especially once I start pushing more deep into enemy territory. What do we have here? That makes me nervous. Alright, let's go ahead and do a quick little pillage. We're going to have you go join for this because you need to heal. And who do I want to switch out? Bram has a couple berserkers. Let's give Bram an inquisitor. But they're close enough. They will be fine. Pulled into the battle if needed. And actually move Bram's army here. And pillage the province improvement. Okay. Yeah, having that is really nice because then it's just done in one turn. You get the money and you get the gold still. So I think that's probably a better decision for the moment. All right, we're ready to go to the next turn. I am concerned that this could be one of Yellow's armies moving up to try to cut me off. And if they do enough damage... Oh, man. Okay. Yeah, there's something big moving around here, and I think it's Yellow. Bram's army could be in a spot of trouble. I think what I want to do is sort of move around to the bottom and get behind the city and grab that tower, because then I might be able to see them before they reach me. Yeah, I'm going to do that. It also puts me further away from them. Beating a hostile gold spire. May as well inspect it. Oh, they're on the other side of the mountain range. Okay. Just one more thing to send raiding parties at me. That, unfortunately, did not allow me to see the enemy units. I'm going to move these guys here. We're going to kind of cram in behind the mountains, or behind the city. If I need to flee through the mountains, at least I'll be able to. I'm going to in fact, what I'm going to do is have Bram move here. Have these guys move here. And then if for some reason I really have to run, I will just flee into the mountains. Oh, here comes Yellow. Okay. They want to try to interfere with this. Bram's army could take that. There's nothing really too scary in there. There's their leader. And a few heroes. Oh man, wouldn't I love to take out that stack? That would be nice for the Dragon Horde. Alright, well, Bram's armies, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. As for these guys, I can take this outpost just for free now, because they didn't stop to defend it. And then I think I can kill that army there. They've split themselves off alone. I'm just going to move them straight forward. So this is mine now. Well, it's not fully mine. We're going to have to spend a couple turns capturing it. Then I move Jormag up to here, and then I think I could split off the Inquisitor and get a favorable battle. Although the Inquisitor won't be able to make it back, but I think it's probably still worth it to take out that stack of units. Because that stack of units has a hero and quite a few tier 3s. Of course, that one has even more. But I think this is probably a good call. Alright, let's move Jormag's army forward. Definitely want to keep the White Witch. The Fury has shown their usefulness, so we'll keep them around. And then I can move this guy, probably him, and just get as many other units to back them up as I can. In fact, what I'm going to do is I'll move them here, these guys here, and these guys here. They can stay there, because no matter what, if I split off a unit, these three are going to get pulled in. Can they attack these guys on this turn? Because technically I don't have any walls there, and that would be an impossible battle. Okay. I think... What if I did put them here? Because that would pull in my most powerful remaining armies. And it's saying a high-risk battle, I think from their perspective, not mine. So... yeah, I'm just trying to decide, because if I split this guy off, they could run in and attack just this guy by himself. But the advantage of doing it is it gives me a very easy battle right now, and I take out a big chunk of units. I think this is worth it. I'm pretty sure this is worth it, picking off units that are alone while I can. I will try the auto, but I don't want to take a lot of damage right here. That is way too much. Alright. The auto combat has not been good to me the last several episodes. Alright, everybody, gather together. This is one of those battles where you have numbers and you may as well just bunch up and make use of them. I am gonna, you know what, maybe next turn I'll summon something. We'll wait a turn. Probably wouldn't hurt to park a range unit on those lucky clovers if I can manage it. He's not really a range unit, but he'll work. He's kind of a range unit. He's got a range attack. It's just not something you can use all the time. Alright. I think this looks pretty good. Man, Jormag could fly out there right now, soak everyone, and then try to freeze them. But... is it worth the risk? It is going to push everyone back if I use the Cloud in a Bottle. You know what? I think actually I am going to, because if I don't like the setup, Cloud in the Bottle is a free action, so I can always just run afterwards. I might not get an opportunity to have them all grouped up like that again. That's not bad. If I move forward one more, oh man, that does leave Jorm. Oh wait, but a lot of those things can't be frozen. That's worth remembering. But I've got these guys that can run forward and help out. This would just be kind of moving the front line forward, basically. I think I'm actually okay with that. So what I'm going to do is try to freeze the hero with one of the ice witches, I think. Which I could do from here, potentially. Oh, they've got a lot of status resistance, though. I got lucky again. Okay, I've been getting lucky with my freezes. I am more than willing to admit that. I don't think I'll be able to kill her on this turn, but it might allow me to set up a good front line. Because now what I want to do is I want the Iron Golems... I'm not going to try to kill the hero. I want the Iron Golems to try to charge at me. I think I'm going to go ahead and use Jormag's Ice Breath now, but I'm going to move Jormag back a space before I do it. Probably try to get Jormag somewhere where the shield guy can help protect. Yeah, this is fine. We'll just do this. And then I want the shield guy up front right there. There we go. What can you do? I could bunch up some units in there and give them all strengthened. That would be handy. Inquisitor. I can put him there so that I can fit the archers here behind the dragon. Put them here just for extra heals for everybody, or shields. I want this guy here for extra shields on this side. you can go up front because you're tough, and I'm going to heal you. We're going to give everybody right there a nice big buff. Oh, I think Frostling Transformation might have been ready on this turn, and I forgot to use it. Oops. Maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to check after the battle. Okay, this is fine. Alright, now I'm going to want to drop some heals. Okay. And strength buffs, generally, just all sorts of good things. Okay, let's do this. And then have you do this. And now I think I can dish out some serious damage. I kind of wish he wasn't standing there because tail swap or tail swipe would be nice, but we'll see if maybe I can eat something. 90% chance of terrifying gorging on that thing. 53% on the golem. I think, what would just a regular me attacking the enemy do? A lot of damage to the golem. In fact, a lot of people can do a lot of damage to these golems. Okay, well, you go ahead and shoot your porcupine quills at it. You may as well try to freeze something that can be frozen, which would include that guy. What can the hero do? They're a melee attacker. It looks like a charger. Where's my other white witch? Not that one. I should have one more in here somewhere. Where is she? I got her and her, but neither of them can reach the hero right now. Oh, she's in the back right here. Okay. I'm going to try to go after the hero again, I think. From this spot, I believe she can reach. So let's... Oh, never mind. Hang on. That's the gargoyle. I need to have you up here. I caught it again. That was an 18% chance. I'm getting stupid lucky with that. Alright, and then I'm going to freeze the imp. Oh wait, no, I froze... Never mind, that may have been more than 18%. I froze the knight, not the hero. Which is fine. Still very useful. Let's go here and have you hit him in the back. I can also do a solid bit of damage with the archers. I am going to try to have Jormag eat the golem again. Got it. More iron in your diet's always good for you, right? Okay, the other one I should be able to take out. Yeah, let's just... It's got adaptive armor. What does that do? I want to check that. Adaptive armor. Once per turn, whenever this unit takes non-physical damage, it gains bolstered resistance and status protection. Well, that's going to be... It's always going to be taking non-physical damage because of my ranged attacks. But that's okay, because I still have a lot of physical damage to back it up. Yeah. Okay. The lines are falling apart pretty quickly here now. I can't stun them, which is a shame. But I can charge them with a giant great axe, which is almost just as good. I'm going to try to land a lucky stun on the hero. Didn't get it this time, but that's fine. Can't win them all. And I'm just gonna mess those guys up. Are they frozen? Yes, they are. Okay. They can't actually do anything on this turn, so I don't really need to focus a lot on killing them. Yeah, I'm gonna just run this guy up. And probably take a big chunk out of the hero. I would like to do more damage to the Iron Golem, because they're gonna hit him pretty hard, but I think it'll be okay. Or I could maybe get another Lucky Stone on the hero. Nope, no such luck. Okay. Have these guys, I could have them punch through one of these units and try to go after the hero. I think I will actually just have them go into defense mode. They can't reach the hero, unfortunately. I don't think anyone can. The hero's close to being dead, but it's not quite there. Maybe I can get lucky and poison it. Oh, I actually hit it. Okay, well, never mind. Now morale is very low. Could actually trigger a retreat here on everyone aside from the golem. Alright, in that case, we can just start carving through these remaining units. I kind of got my berserkers stuck on the outside edges of things here. Alright, you're not going anywhere, although I'm going to use you guys for something else. I think I can kill them in one hit from this warrior. No, wait. It's going to take a couple hits, but I think they might have been routing there. They didn't have an attack of retaliation anyway. I can now move up, and actually Jormag could heal everybody, but I don't really need to, because I think I can kill this thing on this turn. Yeah, because Jormag could come up here and hit it twice. Yeah. I think between Jormag and all my other units, that thing is dead. Oh, I'm not looking to fighting large numbers of these, I can tell you that much. These things are very, very tough. Those Furies, though, man, they are doing impressive amounts of damage. Alright. So, hopefully that was worth it, leaving myself in a potentially more vulnerable spot. But it does take out quite a bit of stuff. My ruler also leveled up. Jormag gets a new level. What do we want next? Mostly focusing on this top section. That actually could be pretty nice now that I just lost a bunch of city stability. Tail Bash I don't want. Shadow Aura. What is Shadow Aura? Into each turn, adjacent enemy units gain weakened and slowed, and can be frozen. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, I like that. Quickened Breath would also be really good too. And Dragon Scales, of course, always good. You know, we're just going to keep going down the Jormag kills everything path. And Draconic Health, always useful as well. But I think I want to go with that Shadow Aura. That sounds cool. Yeah. Yeah, we'll do that. Alright. Well, I wish you could come back in with the rest of the crew, pal, but it just isn't meant to be right now. Now, I just want to make sure if these guys get attacked, friendlies will get pulled in. So that army's safe. It's this army that's potentially risky. But I think they could handle it. I think. Also, Frostling Transformation isn't done until next turn. It is very close to being finished, but we're not quite there yet. Somebody's remains have been collected. Let's inspect that, see if there's anything. Okay, that actually is good for Bram. That's something I wanted. Mask of Precision. That's better than his melee. That'll make his magic attacks more accurate. Everything else is just whatever. Sells remains. But we do definitely want to go give that to Bram right now, before I forget. Okay, buddy. There you go. He's becoming quite the spellcaster. I don't like the idea of Yellow running over the mountains and interfering with my siege business. I'm just trying to pillage everything, leave me alone. Let's see, Purple's got a couple random units out here, but not much. Let's move these guys. Let's keep these guys kind of together for the moment. We can leave them maybe on the eastern edge of that outpost. Kind of build another army up here. You guys, I think, are good where you're at. And more notifications about Empire skills. I think this is the Shadow Tree. These two that just unlocked up here. Okay. Neither of those are something I really want to spend that much Imperium on right now. I do want to keep an eye on... I think it was that one, though. That one might be worth it. We'll see how the city's doing once the bathhouse is done. Again, like, because of Perfectionist Artisans, the more buildings I build, the better my city stability gets. So it should end up catching up more than dropping off, just because my population's not growing very quickly. And that's kind of what counterbalances it. Alright, I get... Oh, nuts. Okay, Bram, you guys gotta hold out. I know Frostling Transformation's right there. Alright, this is gonna be a good... This is gonna be a tough fight. Because Yellow managed to reach me. This messes everything up. Thought I was far enough away. I can probably beat this, but I don't think I could siege the city afterwards. This could really be bad for Bram. We're gonna have to do this one manually. I'm not even gonna waste time clicking on auto combat. We have to be super careful on this one. I think we'll be okay. But it does screw up my plans for the siege of the city, because I'm gonna take damage in this fight and might even lose a unit or two. I probably want to try to divide and conquer here a little bit. I hate it when the enemy has Awakeners too. The AI is very, very annoying with them. That side looks weak. Heroes are in the middle. If I can win this, that's a lot of hero items. That would be nice. And I'm sure I will win it. It's just a question of how effectively will I win it. See, there's more range units down at the bottom side, I think. So that's kind of where I'm going to lean towards and try to go after them sooner rather than later. So yeah, we're just going to run everybody sort of laterally here. And Bram can summon units, so I'm going to definitely need to take advantage of that. I've got all my combat spells, so I want to make sure I use those. We've got the mana to do it now, so I don't need to worry about being stingy with my mana. Alright, I'm just going to try to come down, around, and go after those guys. That's the plan. This might be useful right now. I'm going to use this early. We're going to start condemning some stuff. Probably this crowd right here. Units become condemned until the end of the battle. That lowers their status resistance and will make my freezes more likely to trigger. I think that's going to be the main spell I use here. Alright, since we're going to get aggressive down here, I'm going to go ahead and summon the elemental. Maybe... Okay, hang on. Let's maybe wait one more turn on that. I just want to stay out of their range just to where the spears can't quite hit me here. Unless they want to go after the big guys. I guess that'd be fine. Let's not run through the poison. Maybe they'll run after those berserkers if I put them there. Keep running. We need to get them to come at us in a line, not a wave. That hero might engage with these guys, but if they do, I think they'll be outnumbered, so I'd be fine with that. No, they're gonna engage with these guys. Oh, okay, well, taste of my own medicine, I guess. Still, they have not left themselves in a good spot. Need to try to pay attention to the units that have been weakened. Oh, you taunted a berserker. Good thinking. Alright, the next big group that would probably be good for me to condemn. Oh yeah, because he's just running at him. Alright. Next big group that would be good for me to condemn would be the ones up top. So I'm going to do that now before I forget. I want to try to get the both Awakeners in there. Alright, can we make this hero pay? I don't want to go after that one, because then this army would get cut off from the big army. They would get swarmed by all that stuff. I want Bram to get his elemental on the field. Please be one that is good. I like this one. Many units in a 2x radius. I think the best spot for him would be here then, right? Yeah, just a nice big chunk of damage spread out amongst all those enemies, even immobilized a couple. Cool. Now, what I wouldn't give to freeze one of these heroes. Also probably want to try to heal my Berserker. Even though it may not matter, I think I'm getting a little bit overly swarmed here. I need to start killing things. I don't know if I can actually kill the heroes. This is going to be a messy battle. I think what I need to do is freeze some stuff. Like that person in the back, before they have a chance to use Exposing Light, I probably need to freeze that person. I'm going to move you up here. I want you over here, I think. That seems like a good spot for you to be standing. Because I would rather have the pikes fighting you than fighting the berserkers, I think. Because you can hit them 3 times on your turn. I kind of want to undo that, though. I want to give them a boost on their way through. So I can do like this. I can do this. And I can have these guys drop a regeneration right there. It'd be nice if I could do 2 of them, but the other guy's too far away. Alright. Now, do I want to try to stun which actually I have a pretty good chance of doing to the... You know what? I think I'm going to do that instead. Yeah, I want to do that. I'm going to take them out of commission for a turn. And then I want to try to freeze that one in the back. 66%. Can I get it? Okay, good. Now, I want you to just hit that hero. Just do damage. Everybody else down there, I believe, has moved. Yeah, they're all done. Alright, that group is done. This group needs to join them. I need help down here. $32. If I move here, it's going to be a little bit better. But who else would I need to freeze? Probably the archers, I think. Yeah, definitely the archers. They can put out a lot of damage. I got a 90% on them. Yeah, actually putting the shield guy there to help protect the berserker that's taunted would be helpful. Moving the archers here would keep them in cover and allow for some decent shots at this guy. I think that hero's a ranged attacker. Yeah, he's got a crossbow, so he's probably just going to shoot bolts at me. Get you there so you can help heal on the next turn. And I think I'm just going to try to get a lucky freeze on that hero. Because that hero's got a melee attack that's multi-hit. He's basically going to kill the berserker by himself. Unless I can land a lucky freeze. Nope, just slowed him. Guess I can't get lucky forever. Alright, how about you guys? I think they're mostly out of range. I'm gonna move this guy all the way over here. Just run him around. Okay, I think that's everybody. And I have already cast a spell, so let's go to the next turn and hope and pray for the best. Now, they can't actually kill that berserker on this turn, because he hasn't triggered Steadfast yet. Oh boy, another taunted berserker. Okay, Bram's gonna lose his berserker buddies. Bram's gonna be lucky to get out of this situation alive. Things are going really south in the west. Because, like, I can win this battle, but as to what happens after it, that's a great question. Well, at least I sundered his defense. And his. That'll make following up on all this a little easier. Gosh, it sure is a lot nicer when I have my big dragon around to do all the hard work for me. Okay, Earth Elemental was a good pickup. That's gonna hurt some stuff. Can pretty darn near kill that hero. I could have removed the taunt on that guy, but it's a little late now. And honestly, summoning the units probably was a better choice anyway. That other army is getting really close. I need to start dropping units. And hopefully dropping morale. Alright, you can all but kill him. And you can probably finish him off. I think I'm gonna do that. What's his thing do? Defense mode shield wall, so it's like the normal shield guys. Alright, let's start taking some people out. That's just gonna be a tier 1 spider, I don't like that. Maybe Bram would be better off using the Wand of Lightning Strike and getting that 3 hex line. Because I could go here and do that. I think I like that better. Okay. It's more damage overall. That allows him to one-shot this guy. Okay, good. Which frees up her to damage other things. I'll have to think about what I want her to do. This guy, I wouldn't mind putting here. He could actually, with him and her together, no, they wouldn't quite kill it unless one crits. I want to drop one of those heroes, like right now. I think this is the one that's taunting, and it's also... I can actually drop this hero here. That's not really an issue. Yeah, what I'm going to do is beat them up a little bit. And then I'm going to use him to finish him off because they're so low on health. Okay, good. That's one hero down and a nice hit to the enemy morale. You just got to start dropping units in these situations. Now, the Berserker could get out there and kill the Archer, and I would actually love to do that because it would also pin the Awakener. Actually, I can do that. Wait, no, hang on. I think stepping into there is... No, I need to kill this guy first, which I can do. I can do that. Just a question of who is going to be the one to take the shots. Let's move you here so you have a better chance of hitting. Move you here so you have a better chance of hitting. And they're in cover, which is useful. Yeah, if I just have everyone else gang up on them, I think I've got this. He's got a chance to crit on this. Yeah, grazed instead. But he's now fleeing, but I don't really want him to flee. We're going to finish him off. Could go for the shield bash. It wouldn't be the worst move, but I think I could... I think I'd be better off just trying to kill him. Ice Coffin, not really that useful here. Who's left? It's pretty much you. Alright, we're gonna go for it. Okay, good, I got it. Alright, buddy, you need to chill out. I think he's gonna die on the next turn though anyway, so... Okay, let's get rid of the Archer. And that at least really messes things up for this army down here. They are not happy at all right now. I want to buff defense for my friendlies. Probably best to do that out here. This guy, I think, might die regardless of what I do. So I think running out here and bolstering their defense might be better. Or standing closer to these guys. I don't know. I think I'm going to choose this group over here because they're closer to more enemies. You're on your own, pal, I'm afraid. And then spells. What have we got? Mass Condemnation we could drop again. Vision of Victory would be pretty good. Or just Ice Coffining on something. And I think that also would be a pretty solid choice to do it on that Awakener right there. Prevent them from... Yeah, let's try that. Nah, I just got slowed. Okay. You know, they're gonna probably do an AoE on the next turn, but we'll see. Alright, so at the very least, these guys all have low morale over here. Yeah, here comes that Sundered defense debuffs. Alright, there goes my Berserker. He served me well until the end. Ow, my shoulder's bugging me. Ever since that break last year. Every now and then it just gets really sore. Alright. Gonna lose a couple berserkers here, I'm afraid. Yeah, he's not making it out alive. Just triggered Steadfast, so he gets one more turn to chop something. And then that'll be it. No, don't kill big guy. Alright, buddy. You did 19 damage on your way out. I can't fault you for that. Let's see. He won't hit back. That one will, and it will kill me. So let's just use you to get rid of the scout. Okay, I got freezes back, and I probably want to make sure I use those, like, now. Ram's pinned by this guy. I need to get rid of him. In order to get rid of him, I think I need to get rid of him. But I kind of need the Inquisitor to go out there and do the deed, so to speak. Can I get rid of that unit with any combination of other units that are nearby in the area? Or could I just freeze him and then it wouldn't matter? I don't have a very good chance to freeze him. That's unfortunate. I really want this guy to go after... Yeah, I'm gonna start with this. Okay, he's actually fleeing now, so that's good. That allows me to go over here and maybe try to land a stun. It's only a 48% chance, though. I really need this guy out of the way. He's not in a good spot. Maybe I can freeze him? Right, I'm gonna try. No, I don't think that's a good use of my spell here. I've still got a lot of enemies to punch through. Somehow, I need to get this guy off of Bram. Wait, what if I just froze him? Well, that would make a lot more sense. Okay, we'll just do that. Okay, he's actually fleeing now. In this fight, I think I'm going to let some of these units flee. Because I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed here. Okay, so I used my freeze on him. I want to probably have this guy go here. Okay, since I did that, I'm going to have this guy go after them. I want you here, providing defense for all these units. Give them some warding. That Awakener is... If I can hit them with a flank, that would be helpful. Or I could just use a spell on them. So I don't want them to use... Oh, they can't use that for one more turn anyway, but I don't want them to use it at all, so... Alright, I want healing for a group of units here. I think I'm going to move... Okay, I'm going to move her here. Move the archer more behind. I'm thinking I might go through the poison. Yeah, I'm going to go through the poison because I'm going to cure... Or I'm going to use a healing here. It won't cure the poison, but it'll at least offset it somewhat. Alright, now I need to start freezing stuff, like you. To buy myself time. And I could freeze... But all their morale is low, so... I could freeze you. Let's do it. Just slowing down and disrupting their advance. Then Bram, do I want you to summon your little spider buddy, or you could try to seduce somebody? Probably, or you could just back off and shoot at something. You know what? Summon a little spider friend. Yeah, let's do that. In fact, let's do it here. That way it can attack her. And that also triggers a rout. The entire enemy force is fleeing. Okay, good. I think I'm going to get out of this with just losing one Berserker. Actually, the other guy should be fine. Unless they cast a spell. I think she could still do that if she really wanted to be a jerk. Okay, now I want to chase down as many of these things as I can. And I think this is where Ice Coffin comes into play. We're going to... That guy's frozen. He can't move. I would really like to prevent those Awakeners from getting away. Because they bug me. I have... Yeah, let's just start trying to freeze stuff. Okay. We'll see. We'll just have to see what I can catch. It's going to be a little bit chaotic, I think. I don't know that I want you to shoot. You know, you could shoot at him. How's that? And you guys could actually run out here and try to shield bash that person. Actually, maybe you need to go after this. Yeah, go after him. Finish that Awakener off. I don't like him. Yeah, that's right. You better run. Are they casting spells to try to get their morale back? This guy's just gonna chase. He's just gonna chase that person down to the ends of the earth. I would really like to get that hero though. That would be really nice. I'm out of spell. I can't cast any more spells though. But if I could freeze that hero and kill them before they got away, that would be beautiful. I just don't think I'm gonna quite reach them. I think they, yeah, on the next turn they can get out. I don't think I can stop that hero. That's too bad. Alright, well, little spiders can finish him off. And we'll just see who else we can grab. Like you. Be sure regardless of where he runs, I can catch up with the Berserker now. I could try to shield bash these guys. So that stuns them. They're not going anywhere. Oh, you have maybe a chance to stun the hero. I forgot about my Inquisitors. It's a big maybe. They could do it. Bram, I think I'm good with having you here, going here and shooting. Is that another Awakener? Yeah, I don't want him getting away. Alright. I'll use you. Soften them up. Bram can finish that person off. I can put the archers on the Lucky Clover. Maybe slow it. Maybe I could slow it. Nope. That was a long shot. Disappearing into the trees. Yeah, I think the only shot I've got at this is if this guy can somehow... Maybe he can reach from there. Okay, I've got one shot at this. And I could slow or stun, so... Slowed and stunned. That hero's dead. Yes! Okay, I think that hero's dead anyway. I have multiple chances to freeze it on the next turn with, I got a little excited there and ran through poison. I have multiple chances next turn to get it with, these Frost Witches. So... Feeling pretty good about that. I may as well just start shooting at him. Alright. They're all trying to run with my army along in the same direction, which is ill-advised. Alright, you have finally snapped out of it, but I think I might want you to hit the same guy anyway. Alright. Come over here. Yeah. Alright, now I'm gonna want to hit that with all the freezes that I can get. May as well sit on the lucky cloak. Wait, what did I just... I didn't want to do... What did I just do? Why did they attack? I moved them onto the lucky clovers and they just freaked out and attacked the archers. I didn't think I told it to do that. That was very strange. The hero better not get away because of that. Because I was gonna try to freeze him again. Okay, maybe the archers can get a better angle and have another chance at slowing. Nope. Okay, this could be bad. Let's sunder their defense. Let's do that now. Before I try to hit it with anything else. Should have done that before hitting it with the archers. Okay, can you please freeze? 43%? Got it, okay. He's not getting away. I don't know what this White Witch did. It was like the AI just freaked out, and I didn't think I even had my mouse anywhere over there, but she just like attacked the nearest thing. But it's all good. See if I can land some poison. No, but I did get a crit. Alright, why don't you prevent him from getting away? I'm gonna save her freeze for the next turn, because I don't think it really helps me out a lot on this turn. Bram may as well shoot something. He doesn't really have anything better to do. Oh yeah, and you're not getting away. Let's break a whole friggin' tree taking the guy down. Alright. That's the White Witch that I'm saving for next turn, so defend for now, and that's it. I don't get, like, you click end turn and you say no, but then there's no option to go to the next. Oh wait, it's because I have that unit selected. Never mind. Okay, there we go. Okay. And there's at least still a 50-50 chance that all those guys are dying. Alright, the most important thing is that that hero is not going to make it out of this alive. At the end of the day, that's what really matters. In fact, we can just make absolutely sure we get that kill. And then I think I might be able to freeze one more unit here and get them stuck. No, I slowed them, but it won't be enough. They'll get away. Ah, what a shame, but it's okay. Let's make sure this guy doesn't run off. Bram could score a crit on this. Nope. Oh, you have a chance to freeze. That guy actually might get away. I don't... I think I'd rather use her still to try to freeze the, freeze that one, but I want to make sure that I kill this guy. Oh, never mind, she's got... No, that's the one I need to use the freeze. How about you? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna try one more freeze. Nope. Couldn't quite get it there at the end, unfortunately. Let's see, Berserker, Fury. Just do as much damage on the way out as I can. I don't know, drop healing on people. Basically making a wall, I need to end the turn. Basically making a wall that this guy has to run around. Like if I was this dude, I'd be splitting off in this direction now. And I think the Inquisitor will finish the job nicely here. There we go. Beautiful. Okay. That was not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. I'll take one Berserker loss there, but we'll see if there's a follow-up attack. There's definitely follow-up units, so Bram's army needs to get out of here. Oh, man. I'm not going to be able to siege Seer Spire. Oof. Yellow is all over the place over here. Dang. I really wanted to just take that out and be done with it, but it looks like yellow's moving in, whether I like it or not. Alright, so now we have to come up with an evacuation plan for Bram and friends. The cave entrance is one option. To try to go down there and then tunnel over to this entrance and pop up closer to my territory. It might not be a terrible option, because if I can get down it, but I think I'd have to move my units too far. Oh hey, I got a random Fury out of that to make up for the Berserker I lost. Gosh. Okay, well, first things first. Immunity to Frozen, +5 Frost Resistance, 10 Morale on Cold Terrain, and Arctic Walk. Let's do it. There we go. Now they're starting to look like some proper Icebrood. And, well, we gotta wait a little longer on Supergrowth. Now, I want to get Flash Freeze prepared, and we are going to start, actually, I probably want to get Cruel Weaponry up too. Both would be good. Flash Freeze, though, in a pinch might actually save Bram's army here, so I think I'm going to start prepping that. I'm going to start prepping that. Because I'm pretty sure Bram's going to need to use it here pretty soon. Heroes leveled up. And yeah, okay, I think I've got a kind of a plan here. Oh, Bram. You're looking a little pale, buddy. Let's see here. Skill points, I get 1 skill point. I've been putting most of this into Mage. That 3-hex cone Frost Evocation would be pretty nice. It has a chance to freeze. I think I want that. It's going to make Bram function a little bit more like Jormag, where I have an AoE chance to freeze, which will just be made even better by lowering unit status resistance. Let's get Frost Evoker. Okay. I did take out the ruler there. Okay, that was one of their leaders. Alright, and I captured a couple. See if I got anything good. I don't really need a taunt. The eagle might be cool. Another cloud in a bottle, that could go to Bram. Now that he just got an AoE freeze, that's kind of perfect timing. And what about you? Crossbow, nothing super special on them. Is that murder ring? Grants vicious killer and inspiring killer. Double morale penalties. I wonder if that stacks with my other modifiers. Double the morale bonus. Ooh, okay, hang on. Yeah, we've got we've got some stuff here. And another cloud in a bottle. Alright, well, we know what happens to our enemies. Okay, Bram. You need a cloud in a bottle. You need... Oh, wait, I kind of like that lightning rod. Let's put that back on. 3 hex line, lightning damage. The tier 1 spider isn't the best. I would rather think... I think I would rather have that wand... No, wait, hang on. The wand of provocation isn't what I was thinking of. I'm thinking of something else. Okay, we'll leave him with a spider. I think I want to give him the murder ring now. I actually have 2 of those, and I think I want to give both of them to my heroes because it just stacks well with all my other morale-focused bonuses and debuffs to enemies. Okay, we'll confirm that. This is fine for you to keep. I think there's no difference between the eagle and the bone wyvern, right? Both are cavalry, very fast movement, flying. Alright. Well, I think I'm going to leave Bram on the bone wyvern just because it looks more evil, and that's kind of, it suits me. He already has the satirical orb. Alright, Bram's good. I like this kind of reimagining of his abilities. That's, I think, a pretty good setup. I did confirm all that, right? Yeah. Okay. Now I want to go to Jormag and give Jormag the same ring. Fortunately, Jormag's army didn't get attacked right now, so things are going well over here. We're going to give Jormag also a murder ring. And I like the spider leg, that's fine. Locket of channeling is fine. Yeah, Jormag's good the way that with that setup, I think. All right, so we have some thinking to do. I think I'm going to wrap this episode up here pretty soon, but I want to know you guys' thoughts. What's my options here with Bram's group? Because they're starting to feel a little pinned. The easiest, most direct solution would be to run across the mountain range, but that takes them even further away from Jormag and away from being able to defend my borders. But I also don't think that I can punch back through everyone. Another option is to maybe run north, away from these guys, but in range of these guys. Those armies aren't very strong. That's probably the option I would lean towards, is to run north, staying just out of the range of where these units could theoretically try to strike, and cut north, go across, and try to get back to my land that way. Because I think if it's just Bram's army versus these two, I'm probably good. But if these units get involved, probably not. So you guys can let me know what you think about Bram's group. And then also, wow, okay, okay, never mind, we're good. Purple's got just a couple units there. Jormag's group's doing fine, so I'll figure out what to do with them on the next turn, but it's mostly Bram. Let's talk about what to do with this situation over here. I could definitely use your advice, because that big attack from yellow really caught me off guard. I think they may have come out of the cave entrance. That might have been what happened. And if I go north, they could do it again, so that's something to keep in mind. But thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I need to wrap this up because I am getting very hungry. I will see you all again next week. Special thanks to all my Patreon supporters, including Tier 3 supporters Blitz, Brayden, Dawson Horner, Jimbro, Roderick, Sarah Feingold, and Tibby and Army. Thanks so much, everybody.